Hi, I'm Lucy. Thank you for joining me for another video, and if this is your first time here, a very warm welcome to you. Hi everyone, welcome back to Over 60 Disabled and Alone. If you're new here, my name is Lucy and I live right here in Central Florida. Close enough to the villages to hear the stories, the jokes, the rumors, and the truth, depending on who you ask. Today we're doing something different. We're taking a deep dive into one of the most talked about retirement communities in the United States, the Villages. Some call it Disney World for retirees, some call it paradise, some call it controversial, and some, well, have a lot to say. I'm not here to judge anyone, I'm not here to shame anyone, I'm not here to expose anyone. I'm simply documenting the conversations that have been circling for years and separating myth from reality. Let's start with the basics. The Villages is one of the largest and fastest growing retirement communities in the United States. It spans 3 counties, has multiple town squares, hundreds of clubs, dozens of recreation centers, golf courses, shopping, restaurants, live entertainment every night, and a very active social scene. It's clean, it's organized, it's beautifully maintained, and for many retirees, it's a dream come true. People move there for safety, community, activities, friendships, convenience, golf cart lifestyle, medical access, and social connection. There's no denying it, the Villages is impressive. Now let's talk about the part everyone whispers about. If you've lived anywhere near the Villages, or even if you've watched a movie that was made about it, or the national news segments, you've probably heard rumors about swinger culture, color-coded loofahs on golf carts, high STD rates, and alternative lifestyles. These stories have been circulating for over a decade, and they've become part of the community's folklore. But here's the important part. Rumors are not facts, and repeating stereotypes about older adults is harmful and unfair. So let's break this down responsibly. The loofah code rumor claims that residents hang different colored bath loofahs on their golf carts to signal relationship preferences. This story became popular after a few viral social media posts and local gossip. But here's the truth. There is no official documentation supporting a loofah code. No community organization in the Villages endorses or acknowledges it. Many residents say it's a joke that got out of hand. Some say it's just a fun rumor outsiders repeat. A few individuals claim it's real for some people, but not widespread. So the loofah story falls under urban legend, community folklore, and it is not a verified system. Now let's address the most sensitive rumor, the claim that the Villages has unusually high STD rates. This rumor started after a few news outlets ran sensational headlines many years ago. But when public health departments were asked for actual data, they clarified the Villages does not have the highest STD rates in Florida. STD rates among older adults have increased nationwide, not just in one community. Increased testing and better reporting can make numbers look higher than they are. Retirees today are more socially active than previous generations, which affects statistics everywhere. So the idea that the Villages is the ST the capital of the USA, is a myth based on exaggerated media coverage, not verified public health data. Now let's talk about the part that most people are most curious about. And there is a group of residents who participate in alternative lifestyle. That indeed is a fact. Yes, just like in any large community anywhere in the country. But here's the key. It's not everyone, and it's not the majority, and it's not unique to the villages. And it's not something that defines the community. And it's not something anyone should stereotype older adults for. Some residents openly say that they do indeed have a very traditional lifestyle. And some say they are single and dating. And some say they are widowed and enjoying friendships. Some say they are married and monogamous. And some say they are exploring new relationships. Just like any town, any city, any neighborhood, people are people. Because I live in the same county, but not in the villages, I've heard all kinds of stories over the years. Some residents get defensive when rumors come up. Some laugh them off. Some say it's all nonsense. Some say every community has its characters. Some say people exaggerate because the villages is famous. And some say yes, some folks live differently. But so what? And honestly, that's the most realistic answer. So, what's the truth? Here's the balanced conclusion. The villages is a huge, active, beautiful retirement community. It has a strong social scene. It has rumors like any other famous place. Some people live traditional lifestyles. Some people live alternative lifestyles. The Lufa code is folklore, not fact. STD rumors are exaggerated and not supported by public health data. People are individuals, not stereotypes. And at the end of the day, what difference does it really make anyway? So if some people are happy, safe, consenting adults, and living their retirement the way they choose, I guess that's their business. As long as it doesn't affect anyone else, they can be happy and do what they like. That is my personal opinion, and I would love to hear yours. So please comment and share and let me know. So my dears, now I want to hear from you, especially if you live in the villages. What have you heard? What do you believe? What's rumor? What's reality? What's just small town talk? And what's simply people living there saying? And what are they doing? What's with their lives? Is it any of our business? Do we need to know? Inquiring minds want to know. So like I said, please share. I would love to hear your comment. Comment below, share your thoughts. Like always, respectfully, kindly, and honestly, because we don't want to offend anyone. We want to try to get along with everyone. So this is a conversation many retirees have been curious about for years. And I think it's time we talk about it openly without judgment. So my friends, thank you for joining me into this deep dive. Thank you for being curious. Thank you for being respectful. And thank you for being part of this community. I'll see you in the next video. If you're watching this, I know your road. I know what it feels like to be over 60, to carry a body that doesn't move the way it used to, and to face the quiet of living alone with more courage than anyone sees. If you're watching this, you've survived things that left marks on your heart, and you've learned to keep going, even when the world didn't make it easy. That is strength, the kind that doesn't shout, but whispers its way through the dark. If you're watching this, your trauma doesn't make you broken. Your disability doesn't make you less. Your age doesn't make you invisible. You are still becoming, still learning, still rising in ways that matter. If you're watching this, you deserve gentleness. You deserve rest. You deserve a life that doesn't hurt to carry alone. So sit with me in this moment, in this small corner of calm we've made together, and breathe. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not alone in this healing. If you're watching this, you are still here. You are still becoming, even after 60 plus, disabled, and walking this path alone. You are still rising. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would greatly appreciate it if you would please kindly give me a like, comment below, share with others, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell to be alerted of every time I upload a new video. Please come back to see the next one. Until then, bye for now and be blessed.